back to the Dance of Evolving. If you are new to my channel, I jump on here and give insight for all things on the spiritual journey, anything to shift your energy. We are truly spirits in a human experience. I want to build a community here to help people feel safe in knowing that we are truly all one. We are all in this together, and I name this the Dance of Evolving because we are ever evolving in this vessel as spirits, and every day is a day within our own individual curriculum to grow into our most sovereign selves. Today I want to touch base on what is true liberation, what is freedom. We just celebrated Independence Day, and you know, my friends and I were really thinking about what really is freedom and what does the soul, the liberated soul, truly feel like, and how do you even get to that step? And if you missed my last video, I'll link it below, but the very first steps, you know, in this awakening journey and really aligning yourself, because we are a spirit in this vessel. We have a very powerful mind and a body. Our mind is a computer. It is a very powerful tool. However, if we are not careful, and it's natural for this to happen, we can become slaves to our mind and our body and just become literally like walking ghosts. It is almost like leaving the windows and all the doors open up to a house, and I mean just letting whatever influences come in and thoughts get out of control. I could say like tornadoes in your brain, and this world can become like a mental hospital where we just project hurt and confusion on each other. And I mean, sometimes our lives can get like a car going down the hill without brakes, and well, our spirit's in the trunk, you know what I mean? And our mind is taken over. So knowing your values and your overall mission then moves into, we're managing this vessel that we live in as a spirit in a human experience. And then we can really layer by layer move in this curriculum, in the school of life, and we have our own individual curriculum, and we can move towards liberation. And wondering what like liberation truly is a type of surrender that stops running from self. There are two roads. You either are in the matrix, or you choose to know thyself. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by the matrix. My body hurts even just thinking about it. And do I still step in it? Yeah, all the time, all the time. We have been brought to this planet, you know, in this vessel, and our spirit, you know, is pure love and light. If there's one thing that is really freedom in this life, it's to truly love with an open heart and without fear, and to experience the moment as you, not stories, not identities, not all the thoughts flooding you, not all the things you're running from, not all the things you think you need, but you, your spirit with an open heart. And I honestly just truly felt that for the first time, like on Independence Day, when I really like surrendered to all my fears and realized even all of the thoughts that I think that get me out of the present moment are stemmed from wondering what people think and people pleasing, but to truly be at peace in your spirit and your soul with an open heart, and to enjoy life and have fun like a child, to have faith like a child. That's know thyself. And what that takes is every single day, to show up for yourself in a way that doesn't focus on others and what they're doing and what they're going through and what they're thinking and what's happening to you, but with the most loving kindness and purposeful flashlight to shine on yourself each day. What's not okay? What feels uncomfortable? What hurts? What hurts physically in your body? What thoughts are roaming in your head that are not you, that are causing you anxiety? What is going on? How do you actually feel within? Instead of running and coping with all of the external things that we do, instead of depending on other people to make us feel better, instead of all of the things we do, guys, all of it, we stop and we surrender. And we decide, I'm going to know myself. And it's really, 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 really fucking painful sometimes. Pardon my language, but it is. It's like you can only look at the next step. The whole staircase is terrifying. But the unknown is beautiful. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because it is our duty to do this. It is the one gift we give to the world, self-awareness. When we do not do this, and I speak from experience and I still step into it, when we do not do this, we are in interactions with people out of need. And there's something about a spirit that walks around whole and complete with a frequency that's like his or her essence, and is willing to walk through whatever is with acceptance of all that's unfolding. That's a moving prayer. And that takes walking through rejection and knowing there's a higher weaving. That takes walking through all of the beliefs that hold us back. It's literally every day, layer by layer, a higher power is bringing to you something that is uncomfortable, or whatever's in front of you. You just don't run from it. You walk through it. And every time, everything stems in fear or love. So every time something is not in love, and pure love has such a high frequency, it's bliss. So all those times that we feel all the other things, we are called to, in our own way, walk through this. And so, like, if I'm in a friendship and like my biggest things, I'll give a few examples. But to backtrack, like in my last video, I've really realized that like my body screams to me, and my mind and my spirit's main values are inner peace and equanimity, to like, for me to know my boundaries and my thoughts, behaviors, and actions, and how to stand in this harmony of like pure love. So for me to know my own balance and how to walk in this unconditional love as a pure example, that is my value. And inner peace goes hand in hand with that. And then unconditional love, which then goes to my mission. My mission is every day to wake up and walk through what truly is in front of me, and accept all aspects of myself. This whole good and bad of myself and the dark chapters, they're all my chapters. And then in that, I see others in love. So the biggest thing like this week, and it sucked, like sometimes to walk through, is like when relationships don't align, and you see that you feel that you need space from other people, or that other people need space from you, or that they might be seeing you in a certain way because of what they have within, or vice versa, that I'm doing that to someone. and to really take ownership and to not take things personal, but to take the time then to self-reflect and to journal and to meditate and to not distract, to stay in when I'm supposed to stay in, and to go somewhere when I'm called to go, and to listen to myself. I realized that I would wake up every day and I had an unintentional mission that was killing me to fulfill unmet needs in other people, to feel my worth. And therefore, I actually didn't really believe in myself, and I wasn't fulfilling my own needs. Think about how many of us do that. I just recently stepped into a whole new level of self-worth, and in knowing that I am worthy of true love in all relationships, whether they're friendship or intimate. And you are too. So today is more of just a quick video. If you haven't checked out my Know Your Why with Your Values, check out my last video. And then have a willingness just to be raw and just real. And when your heart's clenched, to just loosen it, soften it. And just with whatever's in front of you, how can I not run? How can I surrender? How can I feel? And I want to leave you with this, and then I'm going to read a quick excerpt that I feel called to read to you. But I learned that one way, because I was never really taught. I didn't know how to get through emotions. I really didn't. And I was listening to a podcast recently, and she called it the RAIN method, and I really like this. So like, if you come across something that starts to not feel okay, your emotions, anything, honestly, it's like, if you just give yourself, first of all, make sure you feel safe. So if you're having a hard time, like if your nervous system is all out of whack and you're having a hard time even just calming yourself down, you can find a space to, in your brain, in your intellectual mind, to calm and get your spirit aligned. So like, you can picture a space that calms you down. You can be on the beach. You can be surrounding, your friends who you are closest with, meaning that they don't have to show up for you right there, but you can be around them. I have a few different places I go. I am at the beach in my brain at sunset. I am holding my dad's hand, and I know he's in the spirit world now, but I can hold his hand anytime I want, and in the spirit world. And then my mom used to play with my hair and sing to me when I was a child, and I can go there and calm down. And once you can get to a state where you can calm yourself down enough to really be able to quiet your mind, they call this the RAIN method, where you just recognize what you're feeling, and you acknowledge it as the A, and you give it space, and you really acknowledge it, analyze it, give it space. And then the I is investigate, and you investigate with loving kindness. I investigate very, 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 like, big time. Sorry, my phone's ringing. But I look at the root of it. What are the roots of my thoughts? What are the roots of my actions? What are the roots of my emotions? When did this originally happen? How can I get to the root of this and understand what my spirit is feeling in this vessel, what my body's trying to tell me? And that can take days sometimes. And then the N stands for nurture, just to nurture, almost self-parent and nurture what you're going through and walk through it yourself with loving kindness, and to hold yourself and give yourself space to feel and know that everything that you're feeling is okay. But to walk through this layer by layer, you begin to know yourself in a way that is a type of freedom, and you can show up for yourself in a way that's so beautiful. So I encourage you to just, once you've identified your values and missions, move into just I surrender to myself. I will no longer run. What is in my curriculum today? What can I walk through that's uncomfortable? And there are some days that you can actually just enjoy experiences. It doesn't always have to be uncomfortable things. But how can I walk through what is and not run? And how can I recognize it and analyze it, acknowledge it, analyze it, investigate it with curiosity and loving kindness, and then nurture yourself. And in doing so, we heal ourselves and we heal the world. So I hope that was helpful. I wanted to end with a quick poem, and I just think it will be encouraging for you. Crystals are most potent in their purest form. And I bring this up because I think about the refining process crystals go through and how our life is truly this refining process. That is our purpose. Crystals are most potent in their purest form. So why do you undermine yourself? Dig deeper into your true, genuine, authentic self. Unleash. Show up in your purest form. There's something so stunningly special and precious about being your rawest form. Stay raw and be truly authentic yourself. I believe we all go through things and experiences in life so we can grow, evolve, learn, and therefore help others. This world is so magnificent, and people need someone as magnificent as yourself. Create art. Your life is art. Share it with the world. It is ultimately the living circle of humans. We experience, we create art, we heal, we help others. This is the beginning of a new, abundant, and satisfying life. But with this comes the beauty of patience. And with the virtue of patience comes faith. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. There most certainly will. We can do this. There's no need to run. We can be this purpose, and we can heal. And I'm going to walk through whatever is in front of me today, and I know you can too, and I'm here for you if you need to talk. Peace and love. If you haven't subscribed yet and this speaks to you, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And if you think that this would benefit anyone, feel free to share as well. I also have, I'll put down my Instagram and Facebook down below. I recently started DJing, and a lot of my music lends toward the healing as well. And I coach as well, and I like to do it in a very affordable way. So I can coach one-on-one with what I'm talking about here. I actually have a quick workshop on what's your why, and I can guide you through it one-on-one, or with a discount price in small groups. It's surprisingly affordable. And then I'm going to be moving into also being able to walk through emotions. So if that's something that interests you, check out my Instagram or message me on YouTube or on any of my social media, and we can touch base. And I love you all. I truly do, from the love that I'm cultivating within myself. And may the light in you and the light in me to continue to shine and truly heal the world.